Hate ads? Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more. Click the link in our show notes to learn how.
Looking to get into the Halloween spirit? Acast recommends the most chilling podcasts. Tune in and beware.
My name is Ian Urbina. I've reported on some pretty mind-blowing stories, but nothing like what happens at sea.
If they got within 800 meters, that is when we would fire warning shots.
Murder, slavery, human trafficking, and staggering environmental crimes.
Men have told me that they've been beaten with stingray tails, with chains.
If you really want to understand crime, start where the law of the land ends. The Outlaw Ocean. Available now on CBC Listen and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
We were recounting who all backed David in his, battles and shit. And
Everybody loves David.
there were some ambidextrous people.
They were able to use both hands. That is correct.
Yeah.
And they were so impressed with that fact.
They really were.
And they killed thousands and thousands and thousands of men.
Yeah, they exaggerated a bit. Remember, they were like, like, each person can kill 1,000, and we're like, well, wait, the other people that were the best, they only killed 300.
Yeah.
And we're like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And they're like, we don't know. We're the Bible.
They were telling big dick stories.
Right? Yeah. So that happened. That was 1 Chronicles chapter 12.
Sure as fuck was.
And today we're getting into
1 Chronicles chapter 13.
Let's go read it.
Let's.
Hey, wife.
Yes, husband.
Did you know that we are now on Patreon?
Yes, because you told me, but also, no, tell me more.
So we're on Patreon now.
Are we?
We are. And our supporters can go there and support us, and we have multiple levels all the way up to You Killed God.
That sounds really drastic and escalated quickly-ish.
Well, no, there's multiple levels before there. So it escalates on a sliding scale of, cheap to not cheap. Oh. But, we can definitely use any amount. So, like, any support is always appreciated.
So what exactly is Patreon?
It's a place where you can show your support for our podcast. And
just our podcast?
Any podcast or any performer. But, we're the ones that, you're listening to right now. So maybe you should, support us. That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. But we love you anyway.
So all you got to do is go to Patreon, look up Sacrilegious Discourse. It's actually patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse is our actual main page there. So head on over and send us some love.
Yeah. Okay, 1 Chronicles chapter 13.
Okay.
We're still with David. Okay.
Got it.
David consulted with all his officials, including the generals and captains of his army. Because they are some of his officials.
Question whether they were part of the all or not, I don't know.
Then he addressed the entire assembly of Israel as follows.
Okay. Yep.
If you approve, and it is the will of the Lord our God, let us send messages to all the Israelites throughout the land, including the priests and Levites in their towns and pasture lands. Let us invite them to come and join us. It is time to bring back the ark of our God. Bring it back.
Yeah.
For we neglected it during the reign of Saul.
Sure did.
The whole assembly agreed to this, for the people could see it was the right thing to do.
Yeah, of course.
So that's what they did.
Yeah, let's go get that ark.
Gotta go get it.
I mean, that's important shit.
Gotta go right now.
We don't know where it is now.
Right.
But it was important shit.
It was important shit.
Yeah.
Had the box with the book.
Yeah.
So David summoned all Israel from the Shihor Brook of Egypt in the south, all the way to the town of Lebo Hamath in the north, to join in bringing the Ark of God from Kiriath Jearim.
Okay.
Then David and all Israel went to Baalah of Judah, also called Kiriath Jearim, to bring back the Ark of God, which bears the name of the Lord, who is enthralled between the cherubim.
Yeah.
You know that guy.
So he's sitting right there.
He's sitting right there.
Can't see him?
Yeah. He's
Come on,
God of
guys.
the land.
It's God right there.
He's God of that little plot of land.
And now we don't know where the fuck God sits because we can't find the fucking thing.
Oh, we lost his throne.
And maybe it's melted down. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's melted down.
Right, but then did they melt God?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens to the idols.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They placed the Ark of God on a new cart and brought it from Abinadab's house. Uzzah and Ahio were guiding the cart.
Yeah.
Do you remember what happens here?
Don't try to catch it when it
Oof,
falls.
oof, oof. David and all Israel were celebrating before God with all their might, singing songs and playing all kinds of musical instruments.
The question begs to be asked, was he dancing naked?
Lyres, harps, tambourines, cymbals, and trumpets. But not the saxophone. But when they arrived at the threshing floor of Nacon, boy, we know what happens on those threshing floors.
Yeah.
The oxen stumbled.
Oh,
don't do it!
damn
Don't do it, Uzzah! Don't do it, Uzzah!
Yeah,
Oh,
did he do it?
Oh, Uzzah reached out his hand
Damn
to steady
it.
the ark. Oh,
He should have learned from the last time.
this tragedy. Then the Lord's anger, because, you know, God hates it when you try to help.
Right? Yeah, why would you want to help?
His anger was aroused against Uzzah.
But why? I still don't understand. Why? I want to
know.
know why.
How dare you touch me? Next time let me fall, bitch. And he struck him dead because he had laid his hand on the ark.
Oh,
Poor Uzzah.
right?
He was just trying to help.
The people built this fucking thing, the Ark, right? It was
Yeah.
built. There was a whole fucking half a book about this shit.
Yeah.
And now somebody tries to stop it from falling over and he dies.
Yeah.
Somebody literally built this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're
And
telling me
he's
they didn't touch it?
He's like, thank you very much. Now go away. Wait, come back. I have a screw loose over here. You need
Yeah,
to
right,
tighten me up.
right.
Okay, move. Go away.
Yeah.
So Uzzah died there in the presence of God because God's a dick.
Yeah, he is.
David was angry because the Lord's anger had burst out against Uzzah.
Yeah.
He named that place Perez Uzzah, which means to burst out against Uzzah, as it is still called today.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know
I'm
if it is.
curious if that's true, actually.
I don't know if it's still
'Cause
called that,
I'd
but
be
I
like-
hope it is.
I'd be like, this is where God was a dick, right
Yep,
here.
right here on
I
this
want to
spot.
go visit. That's like one of my top spots. If we're
Yeah.
going to go visit big biblical spots, I want to find the place where God was specifically
God was a
dick.
murdery fuck.
He was a dick right here.
Right
I'm
here.
standing in the place where God was a dick.
Yep. Yep.
You know? I want to be able to say that.
I would like to say
And
that
take
as
a nice
well.
picture with me smiling. Maybe,
Yeah.
you and me smiling. Like,
Yeah.
hey, God was a dick.
Yeah, God was a murdery fuck here. Yep. David was now afraid of God, and he asked, how can I ever bring the Ark of God back into my care?
Yeah.
He's like, God was a dick! Oh, shit! I was mad at
Yeah,
him.
don't say that.
Yeah. Oh, I called him a dick, and
Right,
now,
yeah.
even though he was a dick, I'm scared of being in trouble.
Right. I mean,
Ooh.
he just died for, like, just touching the fucking ark.
Yeah.
So,
So David did not move the ark into the city of David. Instead, he took it to the house of Obed-Edom of Gath.
I feel like, was God for this move, or did God want to go to, the city of David?
I have no
Because
idea.
I feel like they didn't consult God in this change of plans.
They didn't.
And they're just like, dude, this fucking thing killed one of my buddies.
Yeah.
And we're putting it over here for a while because I don't know what's up with this thing, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
And then, but they didn't consult God.
No.
So wouldn't God be like pissed off that they didn't take it to where he was supposed to go?
You would think that God would be mad that they didn't consult him.
I would think that, yeah.
But who knows? He's a capricious, fickle son of a bitch.
Right?
The Ark of God remained there in Obed-Edom's house for 3 months. And the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and everything he owned. The end.
Yeah.
That happened.
That did happen.
Yep.
I mean, according to the Bible.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I do remember saying that, if I was that guy, I'd be like, just, you can leave it here. We're good,
Because he blessed them a lot.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. They had lots
But
of blessings.
I think it was just, pot luck. He just
It was
got
good
lucky
luck.
while he had the fucking 3 months with the ark.
Yeah.
You know? and then the dude died probably because he fell down and hit his head on a rock or something.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Probably.
Like,
Probably when the oxen stumbled, the guy stumbled too.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, like...
Yeah.
Whatever. Either that or they were idiots and they put, like, fucking uranium in the goddamn ark or something.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying, like, maybe it was fucking radioactive, you know?
Oh, there was a story. Oh, it was a post-apocalyptic story. So I want to say it was like a Last Babylon or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like after, nuclear blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right. Wipes out a lot of cities and the people are trying to gather back together, and then they find fresh water and they're all so happy, but then they're drinking the water and some of them are getting sick and they realize it's radiation poisoning, and they find out, oh shit, it's from the water, and then they find out it was from stuff that was buried in the water, treasure that was buried in the water.
I see.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That, I don't know why I just thought of that. You said radiation
so like if
poisoning.
the world ever ends, what we're doing is we're boiling every bit of water we ever have, and we're doing like that thing where like
the Geiger counter.
No, where like the water like has to rise up and then dissipate back down.
Oh, okay.
So like that's a way you purify. That's one way you purify water.
Oh, should we be doing that now anyway? Because all of our water is shit.
No, whatever.
Oh,
we'll just drink the poison.
Drink the poison.
It's not terrible poison. It's just only sort of bad poison.
Okay.
I
just wondered because like a lot of people say that Dasani is bad, but it tastes good to me. I'm just saying.
I think it's more bad for what they're doing as far as like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the bad things they do are, so I don't want to say the wrong thing. Right. But like I know they have some bad practices as far as a business go.
Oh, okay.
I think those are the things that people are concerned about. I should really look more into it. But
I thought that
there's so many things to rail against that I can't keep up with them all.
I thought that they were saying that they put shit in the water.
They probably do. I mean, who knows? It's a corporation, right? Does it save them money? Does it make them more profits? Then they probably do it.
I'm just saying it tastes good to me. So
I know one of them bottle fucking
person.
like water from Lake Superior and call it fucking, purified water.
Glacier purified or whatever.
Like,
yeah.
We could go up there and just fucking dip cups in the goddamn lake and,
Yeah, if we don't want to get hit by the FDA or whatever.
Right. All right. We're not making water, so...
No, we're not making water.
Anyway, that was 1 Chronicles chapter 13.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow, we're going to not talk about water, and we'll be back with...
1 Chronicles chapter 14. And you don't know, we might talk about water.
All right, we might talk about water. I don't know.
You just don't know what the future holds.
We'll see you guys then, though.
Yep, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Looking to get into the Halloween spirit? Acast recommends the most chilling podcasts. Tune in and beware.
My name is Ian Urbina. I've reported on some pretty mind-blowing stories, but nothing like what happens at sea.
If they got within 800 meters, that is when we would fire warning shots.
Murder, slavery, human trafficking, and staggering environmental crimes.
Men have told me that they've been beaten with stingray tails, with chains.
If you really want to understand crime, start where the law of the land ends. The Outlaw Ocean. Available now on CBC Listen and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.